the asshole for refusing to sing a song I've written for my girlfriend on my sister's wedding? My sister was very touched and she asked me to play the song on her wedding day for her and her husband. I said I can try making another song for them if I have the time and inspiration, but I don't want to play this one because it's personal for me and my girlfriend and it's about our relationship. She insisted that it would be not a big deal and she wants me to play the song. I said I don't want to. It's personal. She then pulled the "it's my wedding" card. I'm your sister. Can't you do this one favor for me?
So weird. It's like if they're like, oh, your diary's really poetic. Could you read that as a passage during our wedding?
Yeah.
It's like, that's the first thing that I thought of. It's like, let's take these things that you know, very kindly shared with your family because you didn't have to. They were like, oh, can we hear it? You know? And put it on a stage in front of people. And it's, God, that's so...
No, it's...
Yeah. And I think, it would be so deeply uncomfortable.
Hey Voxstar, and welcome to From Singer to Artist. I'm Lara Chapman, award-winning singer and songwriter turned viral vocal coach and the host of this show. At VoxTape Studios, we help singers from all over the world level up their voices by teaching them the 3 fundamental skills all singers need: technique, awareness, and artistry. Whether you're looking to go pro or just develop your voice for fun, my team and I are here to help. Check the link in the description to book your first session or grab some of our other resources. Alrighty, are you ready? Let's get started.
Welcome to another probably unhinged episode, because we got the whole team here, the whole VoxTape team, and we're looking at Reddit stories from singers that were asked to sing at weddings, and girl, it went south. With me, I have Coach Juliana, Coach Emily, Coach Brianna, and Coach Kate.
And Pickle.
And Pickle!
Very special guest.
Love it, love it, love it. I would say without further ado, let's just jump right into the stories. Am I the asshole for canceling going to a wedding because I was supposed to sing without anyone informing me? Okay.
NTA.
I was, or am going, I have no idea yet, to a wedding today. It's okay here, I'm not in the US currently. Oh, this post is from 5 years ago. COVID. Yep, there you go. Okay. We were both invited to a wedding to one of his cousins. I do singing like semi-professionally, and I'm known in some areas, but I am not famous, and generally people wouldn't know me. So no one had told either of us that they wanted me to have a performance, which honestly costs quite a lot since it's private, and I only do maybe 3 a year. I've only done it as a gift to my best friend. Like normally they would have to schedule in advance. I've refused my own cousins. I know people think that it's rude and maybe even inconsiderate, but I don't want to do it if I don't connect, if you don't connect with me unless you want me to sing. Alrighty, so we are staying at the hotel where it's happening, and the mother of the groom came and knocked on our door and told me to go and rehearse to get a feel for the stage. They have set up an entire agenda for me, which songs I am supposed to do.
Was that plural?
Yep. Songs, not just one song, multiple songs. I was flabbergasted and just closed the damn door and yelled at my significant other. It's his damn family. I am not ready for a performance. I didn't bring my performance gear. My sister sews dresses and does my outfits. I haven't had a cut for my hair since the plague happened. And most importantly, they didn't ask me. They just assumed. It's really rude and inconsiderate. I don't even have my band here. Like, they are the most important people. I look cray without them. It's just a mess. There's just a myriad of reasons why I am not doing it. I've told them no. They don't think that's fair. I feel like I am being fair. Apparently, we weren't even going to eat during the wedding. Oh, I flat out refused. Now people are fucking pissed at me for being this way. I'm getting told, you aren't that famous, don't flatter yourself, etc. And that I'm tearing the family apart. How selfish I am, and just all in all, a really bad time for me. I feel like I'm not really an asshole. My significant other doesn't think I'm an asshole, but his father does, as well as his cousin's family. Edit. Sorry, I'm English second language, so there has to be some spelling mistakes and errors in the text. I'm sorry. And another edit. regret it. I'm sorry, guys, but I didn't end up going, so no false AF singing for me. I ended up together with with significant other at another hotel, getting sloppy drunk, and ate lots of really good tacos. I still get a lot of shit from it from my family, but it is what it is.
Okay, as someone who has literally experienced this, like, and Laura, I don't know if you experienced this too, but as soon as you get engaged, people be crazy. People be crazy. I don't know if it happened to you, but people start giving you opinions, thoughts, feelings, vibes, like, and some of them are good. Like, some of them are helpful, some of them are good, but like, then sometimes something comes completely out of left field and you're like, what the hell? Like, what? You know, like, what the hell? People be crazy when it comes to their wedding because for a lot of people, your wedding is like the best, most important day of your life. You're supposed to look the best you've ever looked. You're supposed to, and you expect people to like fall to their feet for you. You know what I mean? When it's your wedding day. And I think that these people they have a lot of audacity and who doesn't even ask someone?
That's crazy.
And then they pick
That's the crazy
songs. Like, what if this person doesn't know these songs?
Yes.
Literally.
That's so. Why has none of it ever been communicated? Also, I don't sing for free.
Yeah.
Especially if it's
Not
whether
for a
it's
wedding.
half professional or semi or whatever, or a little, it's still a performance.
Yeah. If
And
it
an
was like
event.
a very close personal friend, like, listen, maybe I'll like sing a song. Honestly,
Yeah,
like
one.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, you sang at your brother's wedding, right?
Yes. So I sang at my brother's wedding. I sang 2 songs there, and I sang at my sister-in-law's wedding, and I sang just 1 song there. Her father was playing the piano, and I was singing. And these were it was really nice. But also, I've never been so nervous in my life. Oh my god! Because it was during the ceremony, and like. My sister-in-law, my brothers,
That's
and
the moment.
sister-in-law, they were walking down the aisle when I was
scary.
singing, and the other one was in the middle of the ceremony, and so everybody pays attention to you.
Yeah,
so
that's high stakes.
That's
Yeah.
very high stakes. It's very very scary, and like I did it for them because I love them, and I wasn't gonna charge them for it. I sang at my own wedding too. My mom was begging me to sing at my own wedding, and I was like, Mom, this is my job. I don't really want to sing
I don't really
at
wanna
my
do
own
the
wedding.
work
And she's
today.
like, but we're all coming over from Switzerland. Please, please, please. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll sing 1 song. I sang an original song. But one that I wrote for Grant.
Is it about your husband?
Yes, it is about Grant. So I did that, but you know, it's like I don't really want to work on my wedding day, but I did it for my mom and for my family because they flew all over from Switzerland. So that's the least I could do for them.
Wait, did you release that?
Sometimes
I
bullying
did
is
release
good.
that song. Yeah, yeah. It's on all streaming platforms. It's called Until Now. Don't listen to it. No.
I've sang at family's wedding and it's meant a lot to me. But I want to be like very clear that it was like a song or two like during the ceremony and not during the reception. And like unless
Absolutely.
it was like a first dance song, I'm like family, if you're listening, I'm not your wedding band.
Yeah.
Hire
and
somebody
that-
else. I want to be able like be there for you and support you in this way and like enjoy your wedding.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
then you were working.
exactly. And not enjoying the wedding and the food. Okay, can we talk about that? Because I
Wedding.
do wedding singing professionally. Kate,
Yeah,
I think you
same.
do wedding
Yeah.
singing
The
professionally.
wedding food.
It's in my contract writer every goddamn time.
You have to have
It's
a
in the writer. If you don't beat us, we're not playing for you.
Yeah.
You can't have us. Like
You need to have a what do they call it? Jesus, why can't I think?
green room.
No, there needs to be like a vendor meal. There needs to be a vendor meal.
There's a set time for when we have to eat. That it's at least 30. Usually, we like to have a little bit longer, but at least 30 minutes, and that we're able to accommodate for all dietary needs.
And the thing that is really nice is when sometimes they will
Usually
let
not,
you
but, like-
sometimes they will let you go to cocktail hour, but that's only happened a couple times. So, you know, in that case, you're getting oysters, you're getting shrimp, you're getting, all the good stuff. But most of the time, I remember what I was going to say. If you don't get fed, you should have a $25 stipend included in your pay so you can get food.
Yeah.
Because when are you going to eat?
And honestly,
Between like a 6 o'clock and a midnight.
In this day and age, it should be more than $25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that on the client.
That gets you nothing.
That's in the contract. Like,
Sandwich.
Yeah. Also, going back to working, right? Like, I'd rather just enjoy your wedding.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, opportunity doesn't pay the rent. And a lot of people will be like, oh, isn't this a great opportunity? Oh, aren't you my friend, my cousin? Aren't you like, don't you want to sing? Don't you want to help me? Of course I want to help you. But I also need, this is my livelihood. This isn't like a fun hobby. You know what I mean? This is how I make money.
and in the context of somebody's wedding, like,
You're prepped to
I'm
pay.
not ever like hearing about friends or family getting married and being like, oh my God, I hope they ask me to sing at their wedding. I really want that opportunity to perform. What the hell? No. Anything like that. I'm like,
No.
if you like think it would make your day special to like have me be involved in a specific way that you like feel like would be special, I'd be happy to do that.
Or just
and
ask.
like really,
communicate.
Yes.
Communicate.
Yeah. I think
the audacity. I'm just so stuck on the audacity of the not communication.
No, that was
the no food.
Yeah, the no food for a
multiple
wedding
songs.
guest.
That's crazy.
You're just deciding this wedding guest is now my employee. There is like this culture though within weddings that where people just like expect like this like they expect so much and it's so strange
every time.
Yeah. Like I don't know what it is when like it's just like your like sense of like awareness, like emotional awareness, like turns off when like weddings come into play. And I don't understand why. It's like the weirdest thing. And maybe it's like I don't know if it's different here in this country, but like in America, at least, it's like awareness of like finances, awareness of like people's boundaries.
Yeah.
Off switch.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
It's me.
Yeah,
And what I say goes, and everybody else has to bow.
And then and everybody's like, well, you can't put a price on love. You might as well spend all the money you can. You might as well do all these things. Just assume all of these things. And it's like, actually, this is like an 8-hour day, and like
it's not real life.
It's
not how it works. It's not a movie.
Hey, yeah, exactly. So for these people to do this,
it's crazy.
It's weird.
Comments.
Not the asshole.
The comments? Oh, I don't even know. They're definitely not the asshole.
Yeah, not at all.
They hear like, you aren't that famous. Don't flatter yourself.
That's crazy.
That's crazy because they were expecting that person to sing.
And also, if you fucked up on your end and you forgot to ask or whatever, then insulting that person
Not helpful.
is not helpful.
Is the asshole move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You are the asshole.
Evil.
Here's my only thing about this that might have been miscommunicated. She
I assume so.
She might have assumed, they might have, the family might have assumed, because, you know, you kind of have to like go into like what is going through the other people's heads, you know? The family might have assumed this person is a part of our family. Maybe they're not married, but maybe they've been around for a while. This person is a part of our family. Oh, well, we're family. Family does these things. Like we were saying, we would do these things for our family, of course. The assumption there, but I need more context. I feel like there's got to be something else. There's like, gotta be did they ask and this person forgot? I don't know.
Or did they ask the significant other who is related?
And the significant other forgot.
Yeah, forgot to communicate
But it
that.
sounds like they were blindsided too.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm like so happy to hear the end of the story where the partner also didn't attend that wedding.
Yes.
Like, thank God. Oh, that's you got a good team right there.
And good for her for saying no, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of times it's hard for us to stand up for ourselves and just set that boundary and be like, absolutely not.
Also, it sounds like the partner isn't really that close with this particular like part of the family. If they were like, well, I'm just not going to go to the wedding because like, I don't know, if I was in like a situation where my partner couldn't come, I would probably still attend the wedding, because to not go to a wedding the day that the wedding is happening, that's like, I know they discussed that might not be like that big of a deal. Oh no, they were talking about COVID. To just not show up to a wedding is like low key kind of like the biggest dick move. Yeah. Because that shit is expensive. You know, don't just like not show up. You know, so like I'm guessing this wasn't a bridge that they felt like they needed to continue to have.
Ooh, there's a good comment here. You are a person, not a jukebox. You get to decide when, where, and if you sing.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I bet there was a comment somewhere months before the wedding where someone was like, "Oh, your partner sings, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." "Oh, it would be so cool if she sang at the wedding." "Oh, yeah, I'm sure she would love that."
Yep.
End of conversation. Then they put her on the calendar and didn't tell her.
Yeah.
Like, and that's still not asking.
That's still not okay.
That's still not asking.
There's another comment asking, like, what does your significant other have to say about this? And then they answered, he is shocked and isn't talking to his own father.
Oh, that's tricky.
When his aunt came knocking on our door, he was just as shocked as me. But I know that his father has bragged a lot about what I have been doing earlier. My significant other rarely mentions it by my request.
Nice.
Okay.
So it sounds like maybe
There's some daddy issues.
the father was like talking,
entitlement Batman.
was like talking up this person
Yeah.
so much to the family that it was like maybe his promise.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Probably
And now
not.
he like can't handle the
Yeah.
Yep.
guilt
Oh,
and
is
shame of,
someone
like,
having the
oh, I
consequences of their
fucked up.
actions?
And
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I know.
I know the consequences of my actions or inactions.
Inactions.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
rough though.
Yeah.
Good for them. I don't know what I would have done. I feel like I would have succumbed to the pressure and just sang a
I
song.
think that I would have too, because I would have
Yeah.
been like, well, it's their wedding day. I'm not going to ruin their wedding day, which is like also, what about me? But
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
like that's the first thought that goes through my head. Not that she's wrong, but just that like I probably would have
don't-
been
yeah.
like,
I feel like depending on who was
relationship.
I guess
asking,
that's
I
true.
would have gone either way.
I think I would have been uncomfortable if it were my partner's family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and me rejecting that so outright the day before, I would be like, because like those are people you always want to make a good impression on.
Right. Yeah. That would put a really big like wall up, I
Yeah.
think, between your family's relationship.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
with you and your partner.
And I always say you don't just marry one person.
Yeah.
Family.
Marry the family too. So I totally get that. I probably also would have just
Kept
done
it,
it.
yeah.
And maybe like with certain songs, like just be like, hey, I don't know the song. I'm not comfortable
Yeah.
singing the song, but I'll do this,
It's
or
like
that.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 But
Kind of
Set
a
up
compromise.
boundaries
Yeah.
and the forced choice.
yeah, I think it's good that she didn't
Yes.
do it.
No, that's
Yeah.
really awesome.
I don't know if I had the balls.
Yeah, I don't know if I
don't
have
know
it.
if I
If I
would
have it in me.
Yeah. Also, you two have sung at weddings before. Have you sung at weddings before?
Twice.
Twice. Okay.
But
How
like
has-
for family and like one song.
Yeah, I mean, same for me. And you guys are getting paid to do it. I have never felt more nervous than singing at a wedding because I'm like, I don't want to ruin their day. Like what you just said, Emily. Like, I want this to be a great experience for the couple. I don't even care about myself, but for the couple, right? I want to do my best, and I was so nervous. How did you feel, Juliana?
Yeah, nerve wracking for sure.
Yeah.
I also had to play guitar.
Oh yeah,
Like two things at once.
Layered.
But it was really cute. And like now I watch the video, I'm like, oh.
yeah,
But yeah, it's nerve wracking.
Yeah.
For sure, C's. Even if you prepare.
yeah, for sure.
Because there's like an emotional connection and attachment to that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you sing at your own wedding. That's so cool. Like, I don't think I could have been like, I wouldn't. No, kudos to you.
Well, thank you. Are you gonna sing at your wedding, Kate?
I don't think that there's going to be any formal singing, but we did kind of like decide maybe the last like 20 minutes is karaoke. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's fun.
like, you know, because like a lot of my friends are also like musicians,
Yeah.
singers.
I
So like it
love
will,
that.
you know, like, yeah, it's not serious. But you know, we did say like,
Yeah.
okay, like we asked the DJ, like, can you bring
It's
some
also
microphones?
not like an annoying vanity thing. It's like literally
Yeah.
just
No,
it's
something
just
that
for
you do
fun.
for fun to enjoy.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that.
Yeah, so you know
What do you-
that's kind of the extent. I think that's because Elliot is also a singer and he doesn't want to sing at his wedding. You know, like, but you know, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, for me, when I'm singing at people's weddings, I don't know them at all.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in this like situation where I'm like seeing like this like couple and like I see the toasts, I see like their first dance, I see all these things, but I don't know them at all.
Right.
So it kind of detaches a little bit, but I do like listening to the speeches. I think the speeches are really cute.
Doing receptions.
Yeah, it's like mostly reception music.
like party, like
yeah. You know, we're doing like Fireball and like
Yeah. I love
you know, stuff like that. Yeah, literally like if I ever sing Shout again. But
I've been haunted by that one.
yeah, literally, it just keeps going. going. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't feel that, but I do like, you want to make sure you're being, you don't want to be off key at someone else's wedding, because all of the, the audience, like the dancers will look at you. Like if you mess up, like they'll be like, wait a second,
This is not the recording.
this isn't live, or this is live, But yeah, that's
But definitely, like, I am always way more nervous performing or singing for people that are near and dear to my heart.
100%.
That's what I was gonna say too. Like the times that I've sang at family's wedding, or a close friend that's like, I'm doing a song that's like an intimate part of the ceremony, or like part of the reception, like in the first dances or something, or the song that the bride is walking down the
that's
aisle.
way more high stakes,
right?
Yeah,
Like
100%.
that is
Already,
like,
like,
oh my gosh, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up.
Yeah.
The times that like me and my jazz band go and we play for cocktail hour, or for dinner, like one, I love that music that we get to play. So I'm just having fun. I've played with my guys for years. Like we're just having fun together. And two, it's like, we're just pretty wallpaper. Like,
I was gonna say,
people aren't really
nobody's
paying attention
listening
to
too
us. So
much,
like, yeah, it's important that we don't like totally go off the rails, but like for the most part, nobody really cares what we're doing as long as we're just like adding to the ambiance.
Yeah.
But I played like the party sets at the receptions too, and those are always really fun and less nerve wracking because at that point, most of the audience
People
is
be drunk.
They're also drunk.
Yeah.
So
No, I haven't done anything like that. It's just, like walking down the aisle or in the middle of the ceremony.
Yeah.
At my
Yeah.
sister-in-law's wedding, it was in the middle of the ceremony for some reason.
Damn.
And everybody looks at you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Scary.
anyways, we have another one that's also, am I the asshole for refusing to sing at someone's wedding? And so it's kind of a similar situation, but totally different. Do we want to get into this one?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, am I the asshole for refusing to sing at someone's wedding? So, I am a singer and I have been doing gigs in my city for the last 3 years. I'd like to preface that usually these gigs are free entry and only at very rare occasions where I need to charge for tickets. These are usually limited to £10 a ticket, which I think is extremely fair. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Fair.
I recently received a message from someone I went to school with. We'll call her Claire. Like my sister-in-law.
Claire Bear.
But
I
the other
love
one.
fake names and Reddit stories. Me too.
It's like a fan fiction.
Claire was a year above me and we never interacted at all through school. We had no mutual friends or anything linking us together. I now regularly post covers and my own songs of my own songs on my social media, and although I don't really have any following, I love what I do and try to post regularly. It's a New Year's resolution of mine.
Good for her.
I recently received a message from Claire asking me to sing at her wedding. Honestly, I was honored. I've never been asked to sing a song at someone's wedding before, and it would be the first truly personal occasion I've sang at. Professional occasion. Oh no, personal occasion. It says personal occasion I've sang at. Anyways, I asked Claire firstly what she wanted to be sung in regards to, was it just the first dance or walking down the aisle or fully singing for the reception. I also asked her to let me know what songs she wanted regardless of when they were sung so I could best tell if I was going to be the best singer. Very smart. The last thing I'd want to do is agree and then do a terrible job singing a song I'm not confident in at the most important day of someone's life.
Yep.
She messaged me back and said that it would be the first dance and for at least 2 hours of the reception before the DJ took over. I proceeded to let her know that this would be the first occasion I've done in such an event, and I would do it for £90 an hour. In total, she needed me for 3 to 4 hours. I really don't think I was asking for a lot compared to what other bands and singers would ask for. Please correct me if I'm wrong. She messaged back with shock and said she assumed I'd do it for free as I am, quote, just a pub singer and I'm not exactly making money as it was. I was taken aback. I then said that I would do it for £70 an hour if she was willing to compromise. She insisted I do it for free and she said she would make sure I was given food and drink at the wedding to compensate.
No.
I've now told her I won't be singing at her wedding as I feel I've given her a deal and she was asking for too much. She said she would tell all her friends about me and post my social media if I did it for free, but I just didn't know I just didn't know if that's justifiable.
Nope.
As I am not a seasoned professional, I am now wondering if what I did was wrong in my pricing. Am I the asshole for saying no?
No.
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 Also, go ahead and make it a clean hundo, babes.
Yeah.
Per
Yeah.
hour. Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. I love this person's approach to this situation.
It's very gentle.
It's very
Yeah.
gentle.
Very
and
gentle.
also very brave to offer to to say yes, because as a first wedding, to put together a 2-hour set for the reception is a lot. That's do you understand the preparation that goes into that? You have to figure out, how many songs do I need to fill 2 hours? What are situationally appropriate songs to sing during those 2 hours? What
can't
of
sing
those
breakup songs.
situationally appropriate songs can I actually execute well? Which I love that she mentioned, or
order
whoever this was mentioned that in there.
The order of the songs and like the vibe in the room. What
Yes.
if people aren't vibing with the songs
How
that you
many
started
fast
to play?
songs do you need to play before you can
Right.
play a slow song? How many slow songs are too many slow songs?
Yeah.
When do you physically need a break?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Holy moly.
That was enraging to listen to.
Also, they're not even friends.
Yeah, literally.
They just happen to
And-
go to the same school.
And also, we all started by singing making no money because we were learning and pursuing it because we loved it. And then we got good enough that we could be hired for it. And now we are all making livings doing this and singing professionally and coaching professionally.
Yeah.
And a wedding is a moment that is a business transaction.
I feel like any performer, artist, coach, whatever,
Any
you can't
private
just
event.
assume that they're gonna do it for free.
No. Yeah.
It's their time. They're
It's
putting
so rude.
so many things.
Think of how many hours went into getting
Yeah,
good enough
and
that you would
it's-
even think that, you know what, that voice is a voice that I would want to
And
have at my
within that
wedding.
same day, that whole Saturday, she's not gonna be able to do anything else other than show up at your freaking wedding, and sing for free. Nah.
Weddings are also one of the more steady sources of income for a lot of performers, in general.
Yeah.
So
I worked for a wedding band one time, in the admin, and
it's good money. It's good money.
There's something so enraging about, and both of these stories had it, where they were like, well, you're just a pub singer.
Yeah.
Why don't you... What do you mean just?
On
You're a
site,
professional
never meet this
singer.
person.
Professional. You can be a professional anything at any level.
Yep.
If you're making money doing it. I love going out on the town and going to a little festival where everybody sells their crafts.
Yeah.
I don't, I'm not going to say you're just a candle maker. Why are you charging me for this thing? You're not going to say that about any good. So why are you saying it about a service that is so important
That you're asking for.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
requiring.
You're asking a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Say, you can say just a pub singer, but next time you go to a bar, ask them go to a bar where it's silent. I dare you to find a bar where there's no music
playing.
and it's quiet. Even if it's just the radio, it's so integral to society and to the environment that it is so enraging to hear so many people, not just in these stories, but just in general, operate as if artists don't deserve to be making art for a living when it's all you consume.
All day long.
Everybody
Every
has a
day.
binge watching show. Everybody has a favorite song. Everybody has a favorite band. And you think they should be doing that for free just because it's not surgery? Listen, surgery is very important. Dare I say more? But at the same time, everybody needs to take in art. It is what keeps the world turning.
Literally, it's a part of culture. It's
Yes.
a part of existence.
It is culture.
Mental health?
Mental health.
Yeah.
Yes,
literally.
100%.
Yeah.
So just to reduce any sort of artist to just a blank thing, therefore you don't deserve, because what she's telling her is, well, because you only perform at this level, you don't deserve to be a professional at my wedding.
Yeah, and it's a confusing mixed signal situation where it's I value your services enough to want it for my the biggest day of my life, but I don't value you enough to pay you. Why would you think that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so contradicting.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Also, going back to the exposure thing, Kate, you said that earlier, exposure doesn't pay the rent.
No.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'll post about you on social media. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
Awesome.
that literally means nothing.
No.
What? Do you have 1 million followers? Like,
Oh, even then,
Yeah.
it means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing, like I see this with VoxTape Studios. We have brands sometimes reaching out and we're like, hey, can you create a video about our product? We'll send you the product for free. No, I'm sorry.
okay,
no,
are you going to compensate me for my time to
Exactly.
make
Yeah.
the video as well?
Exactly.
Edit,
You
to
have
write.
to, like, your free product is not paying my bills. You have to pay me for the time that it takes me to create a video on like reviewing your thing. And also if it's just like affiliate stuff too, where it's like, we'll give you an affiliate code and then, you earn a 5% commission or a 10% commission and whatnot. Sorry, not
the same.
good enough. Like I need to be paid for my time. Sure, if we do like an affiliate and like if we do a combination of the two, the initial price can come down a little bit. Maybe, sure, okay, but like you have to be paid for your time.
Yes.
Yeah. Which the unfortunate and like tricky thing there is there's always going to be people that are actually willing to do it for free.
Yeah.
And they're undercutting everyone else that is actually trying
Exactly.
and able and qualified to make a living doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
But if you're doing everything for free, you're gonna hit your wall. You're gonna hit your wall.
Well, I
At some
think
point.
most people that I'm thinking of in that instance is like you have a full-time job in a completely different industry
Yes.
and you're doing it as a hobby and you're doing it just because like you enjoy it so much. Well, I do enjoy it so much, but I also know that I can
bills
get
are
food on my
due.
table with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I want
bills
to.
are due.
Yeah, this is my life. This is my life's work. Also, the performance, the wedding band performance, or the 2-hour set that you're going to get from somebody who dedicates their time and energy and life to this is going to be different than somebody who has a full-time job and then messes around with their band in the evenings. I'm not saying that that doesn't mean, that means that the other person is going to put on a lower quality performance. But if you want something organized, if you want like the wedding band experience, the thing that people pay a lot of money for,
Yeah.
like
A lot of zeros on those
90
contracts.
pounds, 90 pounds, and then dropping to 70 an hour. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
We have friends, like Grant and I, we have just friends that they got married, they hired a band, 5-figure check.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you got to pay the sound. You got to pay the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to pay every single. Yeah. You gotta
Lights.
pay every. Yeah, and you want horns. Add another zero.
And you're expecting that band to bring their own sound system.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so you have all
And then
the
there needs to be a
gear.
sound guy. There needs to be all the mics, all the things that
Yeah.
you need in order. There needs to be a guy holding an iPad doing the adjustments from the dance floor. Like there's so many things going on.
Yeah, which I get for like the average person who's like not involved in like performance and the performing industry, like those are a lot of things that you've probably never ever thought about that go into like a performance at a wedding or any other event. But it just takes a Google search. It just takes a question. It just
Yeah.
takes asking. Like be curious and like think that it's not as simple as you think it is.
The starving artist is out.
Yeah.
So,
And
Starving artist
also,
is
you
out.
would never ask a guitar player to play in your band for free.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I would be
so why would you
embarrassed.
ask a singer?
I would be so
Right.
embarrassed
To
to
sing
ask
for
somebody
free.
to do something for free.
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
like
Are you going to ask your friend who's a chef to cook for 100 people for free?
No.
hell no. If you want free music at your wedding, bring the things you already own
Yeah,
and
do it yourself.
connect your iPod
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
Bluetooth speaker. That's because that is what you want, but you want this like high quality thing for free.
You wouldn't ask a DJ to play your wedding for free.
well, actually, one of the comments here said that just extend your DJ for 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally.
Because they have a DJ.
And I wonder how
Yeah.
much they're paying for the DJ.
Which-
Yeah.
Likely is a day rate and not an hourly rate.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah.
And they might be like, okay, well, to do this many more hours of like me being like on, like it'll be this little bit more, but it's not gonna like it probably wouldn't double their rate or anything close to that.
No. Alrighty, shall we do one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for refusing to sing a song I've written for my girlfriend on my sister's wedding? I am a sucker for music and songwriting. I haven't written many songs, let alone record, but I had good inspiration and wrote a very touchy one for my girlfriend who I've been with for 3 years. I have even synthesized music for it and want to record it and personally give it to my girlfriend since it's special for us. That's so sweet. My family asked me to play them the song since it's my first song that I finished. And I did. My sister was very touched and she asked me to play the song on her wedding day for her and her husband. I said I can try making another song for them if I have the time and inspiration, but I don't want to play this one because it's personal for me and my girlfriend and it's about our relationship. She insisted that it would be not a big deal and she wants me to play the song. I said I don't want to. It's personal. She then pulled the "it's my wedding" card. I'm your sister. Can't you do this one favor for me? Can't you make your sister happy? I said again, no. I told her I tried to write another one for her and her husband, but I am not playing mine. Plus, it would be more touching for me to write their own song. She and my parents then proceeded to claim that it would be more appropriate for me to sing that song for my sister and her husband on their wedding day, since they've officiated their relationship and made it official. And are not just boyfriend and girlfriend. So, okay, that is so fucking rude.
Yeah.
Being like, your relationship isn't really like that serious. Their relationship is official. Yours doesn't mean anything because you're just boyfriend, girlfriend.
No.
Ooh, okay, that's a dick move.
Yeah.
That hit the nail on the head for me. And I said, you know what? Fuck you all for what you're doing. This isn't fair at all. And the fact that you're undermining my relationship to make a point is shitty. My parents, my sister, and her husband are now bugging me about this. They say I'm a very selfish person who can't do a small favor for his sister. And I am very uptight about it. Am I the asshole?
No.
Dude.
Oh my God.
I have some thoughts.
Okay. I want you to imagine for a second before I get into my other thoughts.
Oh, Lord.
Imagine that this person said yes and sang that song at the sister's wedding anyway and put on that performance and was deeply uncomfortable and not in it and outside of their own body the whole fucking time. Because that's what would have happened if they had said yes. And it would have been horrible and everybody would have felt how uncomfortable it is. And maybe I wish that would have happened just a little bit. So these jerk faces could be put in their place and made to understand how uncomfortable they're making this person feel.
Yeah.
Right? Like sit in the discomfort of your like
Actions.
Yeah.
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 Two thoughts. I would be so icked out as a guest at this
Disgusting.
wedding.
Yeah.
I was like, the brother is singing about his
own
girlfriend,
girlfriend.
but the girlfriend
his
is
sister.
taking it, but the sister is taking it as something she wants it to be her love story. I'd be like, this is getting a little
Kinda
weird.
gross.
This is getting a little weird.
Is that incestuous, I hear?
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt that that's not what came to mind when the sister was thinking about this.
Sorry.
But that's where my brain went. And the other thing, what was it? I don't know. It'll come back to me. Someone else talk.
Well, they literally offered to write a custom song for the couple.
That is so much
Why would you
cuter.
turn that down?
Yeah.
And that's harder.
That song.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
a harder
going to be
thing
more
to do.
meaningful.
That's what makes it weird.
Well, what's so weird is like if they're like, oh, your diary's really poetic. Could you read that as a passage during our wedding?
Yeah.
It's like that's the first thing that I thought of. It's like, let's take these things that you very kindly shared with your family because you didn't have to. They were like, oh, can we hear it? And put it on a stage in front of people. And it's that's so
Yeah.
And I think, it would be so deeply uncomfortable.
And also, like, what if he was going to propose to his girlfriend and get married and he wanted to play it at his wedding?
Right.
Or at his proposal.
Yeah.
Or
They probably would have been like, well, that's our song.
Right.
Yeah.
How dare you? Yeah.
Just the immaturity is, and from the parent side too. Like, what?
why is that always the case, though, with these fucking Reddit stories?
Yeah.
It's the wedding crazy. It's the wedding.
the wedding crazy.
It's the wedding crazy. I don't know what it is.
I
It's
think it's
fucking crazy.
And lack of empathy.
Lack of empathy.
Yes.
I think there's something about being in a society where you're always rejected or you can't get what you want. Everything is not to be like everything's out for you, because that's not the case, but like it is very, very hard to get everything you want, and you're told this one time
you can have it.
You can have everything you want. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay for it to be about you. It's your special day.
Right.
And now someone comes in there and brings the real world back to you. It may feel, I mean, I'm not married, but it may feel, if you're in this state, like so alarming
And like disruptive.
that you immediately become defensive. And the people who are in your close circle in that world with you immediately get defensive as well. Because now we're back to the reality where it's hard to afford things, right? And it's hard to live life, and you can't get everything you want, and maybe there is no perfect song that describes, because I think we all relate to love songs that were not written for us or about us. Right? Like that's, I mean, I think everybody does. Everybody has a favorite love song. Everyone has a favorite breakup song, you know? And so that's not, I don't think it's abnormal for the sister to be like, wow, I really connect with what you wrote. I would love for you to sing these words that you're saying for your partner is how I feel about my partner.
Yeah.
But to be like, actually, it's too personal. I can't handle that. That's not something I'm comfortable doing. And then to immediately flip and be like,
Which is always an okay thing to say.
Yes, always.
If someone said that to me, I'd be like, oh my God, yeah,
Respect.
like no worries at all.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
no is a
that feels
complete
like the
I don't think they
logical
were in the wrong
reasoning.
for asking.
No,
not at all.
No, yeah.
Just
But
the
the reaction is
The
crazy.
reaction.
Like, there are so many more
defensive.
Yeah.
songwriters than you or I could probably imagine that exist in the world. And not every song that's written is written to be shared. And like for it to be a private thing within their relationship that means something and is like sacred to them, that's okay. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And like some of your favorite love songs and breakup songs, like those artists wrote them like out of some honesty and truth in their own life, and they were kind enough to share them with us.
Right.
And how lucky are we that we get to hear those stories in a way that we can find relatable to our own and find some comfort or some peace or encouragement or whatever we're finding in that music. But just because I write a song does not give you the right to demand
Use it.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's so sweet that they offered to write a custom song.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. Also, I'm not saying that this person should do this, but I know people that charge and have been paid $10,000 to write a custom song. I know that's a lot of
That's
money,
insane.
and I am not saying that this person should do this.
Get writing.
But also, like, that shows you there's real value behind this.
Yeah.
And they offered it as a favor. So, like, take it or don't, but then stop pushing.
Yeah.
That's why it's so concerning that they're so pressed about this song. Like, no, this song. Like, it's like the doubling down is what's confusing me.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Why can't we take no as an answer? Because it is
the
one.
craziest thing.
No is a full sentence.
In fact.
Truly.
Yes.
Period.
Absolutely.
Period. There you go.
It just reminds me of like what I said earlier. I won't repeat it all, of just like artists so embedded in our culture that people have an expectation that it'll just be there.
And they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
You just want to have it.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay for Netflix. You just want to have it.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just
Me.
Also, like, the fact that we have Netflix and Spotify where we're paying pretty much nothing.
Literally.
For the world. Like,
Yeah.
Even though
it's
Spotify had
crazy.
3 price increases in the last 12 months.
Oh my God.
I have Apple Music.
I also have Apple Music.
There's a interesting comment that kind of circles back to what one of you was saying. I don't remember who. Imagine the awkward chit chat with the relatives afterwards, explaining the inspiration for the song came from your relationship with your girlfriend, but your sister wanted you to dedicate it to her.
Yeah, because you know they're going to ask.
I would be like,
That's going to be conversation, like at the tables after.
And I wouldn't have it in me to pretend like that wasn't the case. I would be like, well, actually, this song's about my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like,
That is crazy, you guys.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
So I think we can agree that people go crazy when it's their wedding.
Yeah.
But also, don't ever just assume things.
No.
And
You know what happens when we assume? Make an ass out of you Did that just get?
I've never.
You never heard
I have never heard that.
Really?
What? Oh.
My 7th grade teacher said that. She goes, that's what you say. You know what happens when you assume. And then she was like, separate the word. It was 7th grade.
God.
International
International people.
Yeah, that feels like an old dad.
Yes.
For me, like I feel like my dad would have said that.
It's Americana core.
I want to use that. I'm gonna
American
steal
dad
that.
core.
Crazy.
Cultural
Well,
appropriation.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
None of these
Case closed.
That's a good clap.
Thank you.
Thank you for, offering your wedding singing services. It's
Yes.
lovely.
Yeah.
You're enriching people's lives with your pretty wallpaper.
If you're getting married and you're in the Tennessee area, the state of Tennessee, at Velvet Skies Music. Thank you, and good night.
Kate, you're in the Philly area?
I'm in Philadelphia. You can check me out at EBE Talent.
Ooh,
yeah.
Let's do it. And thank you, ladies, for joining me for Unhinged Wedding Stories.
Crazy.
I appreciate it.
Anyways.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next episode. Bye.